What's up, guys? Welcome to Dub's Saw Shop. I literally just got home from North Carolina from a class. Came home, came out here to the shop getting the saws, trying to get ready because I'm going to be pretty busy for the next few weeks. Ran outside, test ran a couple, just make sure they cranked. Ran. Took the J-Red out there, and, well, they blow up sometimes, I guess. I still don't know what's wrong with it. That's what we're about to dive in and see. This is the Farmer Tech cylinder that we built. So I didn't have the highest hopes. That's why I figured if it popped, we would have time to put the other cylinder back on it before Sawfest. And boy, I'm glad I did. I just don't know what happened just yet. I can move it a little bit. The piston is moving up and down, but it's like it's hitting something. I don't know if it sucked something up. I don't know. Okay. Right there. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is just yet. I think it's a piece of the piston. Potentially? Yes. Okay. So, if you look, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you see right there? The top of the piston. That whole chunk of the piston is missing. And pieces of it is right there. Let's go ahead, pop the muffler off. I mean, she was turning probably every bit of, I would say 14.5-ish, give or take, somewhere around there. Is that it? Oh, that's her, baby. She is a smidge warm, so I'm gonna grab a glove. Pop this intake thing out so I don't lose it. Here we go. Let's see what the damages are. Okay. The cylinder is actually not terrible. It's definitely usable. It's got a piece of a ring at the top. A piece of the ring did chip the bottom of the exhaust port. Alright, so there's the piece of the ring. There's where a couple pieces hit. The rest of the cylinder is actually, it's got one little chip there. And the exhaust port, if you look right there, That could potentially have been what caused it, but that's the bottom of the exhaust port. That is a chunk of piston. Yeah, everything else looks fine. It's another little piece. There's a piece of the ring. I honestly think she just... Another little piece of ring. I think she may have just barely snagged the dang ring on the exhaust. Like I said, there's 2 pieces of ring, piece of the piston. And there's the piston. She got a little toed up right there, no doubt. Now the ring falls out. I tried to wiggle it a minute ago and it was stuck. She just barely snagged. I will go ahead and we'll replace this wrist pin bearing just because it took a beating. But it still seems fine. Yeah. There's that failure. What do we learn from this? Well, we really can't blame the Farmertech piston in this case. We can't blame the Farmertech cylinder because I may have grinded it. I don't remember doing anything to the roof on this one, but I'll have to look back. I may have. But what you learn is when you push a semi-flat roof for RPM, very good chance you could snag a ring. Not saying you're going to do it all the time. You can chamfer it. The wider you go with the port, the more arch you need to give it so it'll let that ring glide in. I just think it finally hit its maximum RPM there and just came out and popped. But I honestly think we can clean this up, get that other piece of ring out here, throw a new piston in, and keep running it. I'm not going to, but you could. We're going to go ahead and toss the OEM setup back on here for Sawfest. We're probably going to do that anyway. This just expedited me doing it. So, let me know what you guys think. I don't view this as a failure. I view this as a learning opportunity. And when you push the boundaries, sometimes it's going to jump up and bite you. So if this happens to you, don't get discouraged. Hop back in. It happens. Learn from it. Keep building from it. Keep pushing the limits because that's what it takes in stuff like this. If you do everything by the book and like everybody else says do it, you never really move anywhere. Forward anyway. But yeah, I think this cylinder is going to be okay. I think the ring broke. Looking at it, I don't think it snagged the exhaust port. Because if it did, like where this ring hit, it's not even in the exhaust port. It's above the exhaust port. So I think the ring broke. And on the way back up, I think it rolled out. And that's when it caught the top. Because the actual ring groove in the cylinder is probably a degree or two above the exhaust port. So, My expert opinion is the ring broke. Kind of rolled out, snagged, broke the piston. There we go. You guys, have a great day. Have a great rest of your weekend. And Dubs, we out.